Have you ever wanted to build your own SaaS product that you'll be able to sell in the market? Or maybe you've been playing around with tools like Lovable here, or we've got other ones like Bolt.new. Well, today I'm going to show you a brand new tool, which is called Appa. It's by Integrately. And what it enables you to do is build your own business apps in 2 to 3 minutes incredibly quickly. As we can see here, very similar to Lovable or Bolt.new, using a natural language interface here to explain the app that we want to create. We're going to be doing a Go high level competitor today. What we've also got here are some other prompts that have been used. We've got the journey in 3 steps. We've got a video here just explaining how it works. But the great part of this as well is it enables you to integrate into their other platform Integrately and be able to have automation set up all in this platform ready to go so that you can take payments, lots and lots of different functionality. As you can see here, they've got 1,200 different integrations if we come across. These are all of the different apps that you can use natively with Integrately. All of these are included. Again, the only side that you're starting to have to pay for are some of these premium apps here. And again, this is all included in the pricing that they've got over here. So if you do monthly, you've got free versions, you've got the starter. So again, lots of different customization that you can do. For example, in a sales environment, you could do enriching leads, you could send welcome emails, you could generate a contract template, lots of different ways that you can do this. You could take payments, you can do invoices through platforms like QuickBooks. You can run your business entirely how you want to. And as we can see here, the other great part is you can control who can see what part of the data within the business as well. So maybe you want some people to have full access, some people to have some more limited access so that you can completely change it and control it to what you need it to do. In this video, I'm going to show you how to generate your own exact use case and be able to generate it incredibly quickly. So you can try it out for free and you can play around with it, see what you think. It's still in beta, so they're still developing it. So first of all, what are some of the use cases that you could use it for? Well, we've mentioned around a CRM or marketing platform. That's what we're going to go through and do today. But as you can see here, there's so many different ways that you could use this tool, from copywriting SaaS to lead generation, healthcare management, project management, booking and scheduling. So many different ways that you could do it. And how does it compare? Well, if we come across to here, what we can see is that Lovable is really about generating some apps in seconds. It's got a great integration into Supabase. I've got another video that covers that. We've got Bolt.new. This is great as well. It's similar to Lovable in the sense that you're able to develop some full stack web apps. It's still got some limited features in there, but I think that it's definitely really coming forwards in the future. And then we've got Appa, which is on the far right hand side here, which is the one that we're going to be running through today. And this is going to enable us to build those business apps in minutes, incredibly easily and incredibly quickly as well. What we can see is they've all got low code chat interfaces. So as you can see here, you're going to be using natural language to converse with them. So have a conversation with them. We've got the starting price is around $20 for Lovable, but to note, you also need to pay for your Supabase. So that's another cost on top of that. We've got Bolt.new, which starts at $20 a month, but again, no data storage is included in that or the hosting of that. And then we've got Appa on the far right hand side here, which again, as mentioned, is still in beta. They're still testing it, but we can see that it's expected to maybe around $15 to sort of $30 per user per month. So again, it can be a great way to get a minimum viable product. If you're using some of the large platforms out there like Go High Level or other platforms out there that charge you a lot of money per user like Salesforce, or a lot of other platforms out there that charge you a lot of money to use their platform, this could be a great alternative and really tailor it to what you need. We can see that they've got some inbuilt automation, as we mentioned, through Integrately, which is their other platform they've got. We've then got the data storage option. So again, Lovable does have it through Supabase. But the great thing about Appa is they've got AWS, which they're currently hosting in the US, but they are going to be expanding it worldwide. So you'll be able to put it into your specific region. And they've all got templates available as well, which is great. That's exactly what we want to see. So let's go and build our own app. What you want to do is come in and you can either do it from here or you can do login. I've already logged in, so we're going to go through and do that. You've got 2 different ways of doing it. So you can either describe the process and describe the app in here, or you can come through and do it manually. We're going to be using that low-code chat feature to go through and do it. So let's paste in our prompt here that we're going to be using, which is all around building a Go high-level competitor. What we've basically said is we're looking for an all-in-one sales and marketing platform. It's got some automation in there, got some workflows in there. We've got our CRM in there for tracking clients, opportunities. We can do some marketing, some outreach, personalization of emails, SMS, voicemails. We're also looking to enhance reputation, so lots of different elements. What I find really cool about this tool is, as you can see on here, we're going to go through and answer a couple of multiple choice questions to really fine tune the output that you're looking for. So for example, here, maybe we want to say we're using it with B2B businesses. but you can also check multiple in here. So maybe we're looking for a blend between B2B businesses and professional services. We can come down here, what sales methodologies need to be supported. We're going to click all of these. We can come a bit further down. So marketing capabilities, maybe we're going to have some email marketing, social media, content. We're going to have some SEO. We're then going to come down on customer communications. Maybe we're going to have some emails. We're going to do some text messages, phone calls. Again, they've got webhooks as well. So maybe you want to trigger some VAPI or retail AI to be able to make those phone calls. You'll be able to do that as well. We can come down to the bottom and do continue. The other side is you've got skip questions. Maybe you don't want to answer them. Or you've got this other side here, which is any other requirements, and you're able to describe it, maybe what else you would want to have in this platform as well. We can do continue, and this will bring us through to, I think, another set of, actually, we've got a slight demo video here, it looks like, so we can have a look at that in the background. It's basically showing that it's going to take 2 or 3 minutes to do it. As you can see here, again, they've got a use case around car dealership that they're trying to generate. And that's, as you can see there in the background, what we're going to be able to do and generate. So you've got the database that goes in there. You've got the workflows, the automations that you can set up. You've got the different tabs that you can use. You can specify if you want actions to be completed, whether in the app, multiple different actions to be completed, like a workflow in Go high level. You can change and adjust all of the different fields, lots and lots of different ways, which is really interesting. As you can see here, maybe speak to it around what you want to track, have some different metrics and dashboards maybe that show up. You've got, again, that database view, or maybe some more Kanban sort of looking process flows that are quite interesting. We'll see what the rest of it's got in here for the video. As you can see, we've got the blue bar. Oh, this is really cool as well. So they're going to be adding around talking to the data as well. So this will make it really easy, almost like an AI agent alternative, just able to integrate and chat with your data nice and easily. Again, I think that would be really good for many clients out there. We've also got the blue bar at the top here, which is basically showing just how long it's taking to actually generate it. You saw just then in the background as well around some of the integration. As you can see here, they've got lots and lots of different apps. They've got 1,200 different apps. Again, some of them you have to pay for some of the more premium ones, but you've got all of these different ones that you can use. So again, Stripe, if you want to take some payments, you'd be able to do that as well. If you want to book some meetings, you can use Calendly. Lots and lots of different integrations. Well, if we come back in, it looks like it's still running through, still trying to do that last bit. So we'll just wait for that to complete. But as you can see here, incredibly quickly for it to go from an idea all the way through to something that's fully functional that you could use or that you could sell on to another business, maybe as a SaaS. And they're going to be doing hopefully some maybe white labeling and some other elements in the future so that you can do that. Brilliant. So it looks like it's all loaded up for us in the background. They've put some dummy data in here for us to be able to use. Okay, so let's navigate around a little bit. So we've got a couple of tabs here that have been automatically generated. We've got accounts, contacts, leads, opportunities, campaigns, communication, templates. We've got some reviews. We can book an appointment in here. We've got the agencies, communication log, lots and lots of different information. And if you think anything's missing, you can come down to the bottom and do add a new page. You can then say what you want to track, anything in here, or you can do create custom page. And you can go through and do that nice and easy. If we come back to the top, so we've got the accounts here. So again, for example, we've got the columns at the moment. You can come through and choose if you want some of the fields to be shown, not shown, if they've got any tags. Again, you can come through and change this to whatever you want it to be. We can add some buttons in here. So maybe you want to export them, you'll be able to do that. We're going to go through and show you how to trigger some actions in a moment. You can customize the page as well here. So again, if you want to add some new blocks in here, so this is just another feature. You can show, again, some of the different areas in here. You can also engage with it as well. And that's where we're going to show you how to do some actions in a second. Maybe you want to trigger an email to go out to maybe some of your clients, a newsletter. You could do that in here. Nice and easy. And all this is almost drag and drop. You just click on it and it adds it in here and you can customize it to whatever you want. We'll get rid of that for now, just for a second. We'll do save and close. We can come down to, again, contacts, for example, here. You can see that. If we come down to opportunities, we should be able to do another view in here, which is around a Kanban. So there we go. We can do board. We can do stage. So what stage are they at? So as you can see here, nice and easy. We can also move them around for the different stages. So again, super easy to be able to do. Again, lots of different tabs here that you can go through and generate. We can come into settings. You can also add and invite users to this. We can change their permissions. So as you can see here, the CEO's got access to everything. Maybe a manager, you would come down here and say they can't access the agency tab, or again, fully customize it to what you want. You can export the data as well. You can also change what they're able to do. So maybe you want them to be able to see, but you don't want to be able to create, modify, or delete anything. So you could change that and update it in the background. We can save that. You can add your email accounts in here. So again, if you're using Gmail, you can come across to Gmail, add an account, and then all it'll ask you to do is go through and sign in so that we can integrate our account nice and easy and be able to send off any emails that we want. So we'll go through and do that quickly. There we go, all integrated. You can do the signature that's going to come through as well. We can do database tables. So again, remember, compared to the other platforms at the moment around Lovable and Bolt, you don't have a native database apart from maybe Superbase in Lovable, but again, you have to pay for that and integrate it. All of this is housed in AWS securely, which makes it nice and easy to be able to use it. If we come back in here, we can change the different database tables. You can add the different apps in here as well that you want. So you can see the one that I was testing there in the background. So again, you can add as many apps as you want. We can do some integration. So we can add our API keys in here as well if we want to. We can add in our OpenAI key, which we'll go through and do in a second so we can use it. You can change your profile details. Now, we mentioned a minute ago around having another app. All you need to do is come into here where you've got the big tab at the top, create new an app, and then it will take you back through and you can generate another app. So many different ways that you could use this. Maybe you want to tailor it to each of your clients. You'd be able to do that as well. And you could be an admin and then just add them into their different sub accounts like we have in Go High Level. So we'll come into OpenAI. We'll get a new key. So we can do appa.io. We can do default project, and we can say that they've got all of the permissions in there. We can do OK. We can copy this key. We can come back into our Appa account. We can add it in here, and then it should add it. There we go, all in the background, nice and easy. I think it'd be really interesting, almost like an open router module, to be able to have multiple different LLMs that you could use in here. Something like DeepSeek or Claude. What we're also able to do is trigger APIs. So again, maybe you want to send off some webhooks, we'll be able to do that as well. So let's give that a test actually. So if we come up to contacts, maybe you want to send out some emails. What we could do here is do add a block. We'll then come down to other blocks. We could come across to buttons. So maybe you want to send some data off into another application, maybe using meg.com. We could use, again, our AI to personalize emails, scrape some data. Again, Integratedly does have all of these apps that you can actually tie into. So if you want to take some payments, you could use Stripe, or you could use stuff like PandaDocs to be able to generate some invoices, some documents to be able to send across to customers. We're going to do send data to other apps. So we're going to do webhook, and you'll be able to come down here, webhook. We could then do send data to URL. We're going to do method as post because we're going to be sending information across. The URL, we need to come into make.com. We'll do webhook. We could do custom webhook. You could then generate a new one. We've already got one ready to go, so we'll copy that. We'll redetermine the data structure, copy the URL to our clipboard. We'll come into Appa, we'll paste that in there. We can do save. And then what should happen if we press this button is it should send data off to make.com. So I've just pressed that. We should get a green, yep, there we go, button at the top here. So successfully determined. If we do run once, we'll see exactly what data is sent across. At the moment, I think we've got nothing coming through because we didn't specify the data to be sent across. But for example, maybe you've got different buttons and it says trigger an automation or trigger an email or send out a newsletter or ring this person using Vapi or retail. You'd be able to do that nice and easy through some of these buttons and integrating through platforms like Appa to be able to do that. So that's one way. The other way that you can do it as well, if we come back to customize page, click into here and do actions, is you can almost do it like Go High Level with workflows. So you come down here, you do multiple actions. You could add in here, for example, Gmail. You could do, come across to send data, do Gmail. You'd then be able to send an email, for example. You could add that in there. Again, making sure they're all connected. You can come in and do webhook. So again, maybe you want to trigger that phone call to go afterwards. You'd be able to do webhooks. There's so many different ways that you could use this. After that, maybe you want to send data to a URL. And then we're going to maybe generate some information off the back of that. So we could do PandaDocs. And we'd be able to generate maybe an invoice or, a document. They go straight off to that individual. All of this is possible with a tool like appa.io. Again, they are still in beta. They are still testing. Some of this stuff may work every now and again. Some of it may work seamlessly. I think this tool has got so much potential, and I think it's really exciting to see how it will take on tools like Lovable and bolt.new. That's just been a really quick demo, sort of overviewing what we can do. I hope this was useful, and I'll see you in the next video.